Bonjour, chers étudiants. Good day, dear students. By this time, I hope that you've explored Blackboard and the super site this past week and this weekend. You need to begin the week by catching up on week one assignments, which is take a look at the syllabus, complete the two syllabus surveys, then take a look at the synchronous session number one, recording and or PowerPoint, and do the review quiz if you weren't able to join me last Saturday for the live session on Collaborate. And I basically give you a tour of Blackboard and the super site and the basic ideas of how the class is put together. There's also a language learning survey under the week one assignments on Blackboard to learn a little bit about your background. And then you have speaking journal number one, where you use VoiceThread to give me a little introduction of yourself in French. Bonjour, je m'appelle, right, sort of thing. I've given you a model to give me some information about your background to share with the others, and then to recommend a French website to us in 2 minutes or less. On the super site, you have a few Unit 1A practice activities. Those are graded complete, incomplete. Yes, there are due dates next to them, but you can still submit things after the due date with no penalty. It's really just to push you to keep up because I don't want you to be on Unit 1 still when the rest of us are on Unit 5 at the end of the semester. And you also have a very easy listening journal number one included on your super site activities, which is basically watch the video called the Homo Photo and answer a few of the questions there. For week two, our focus is beginning some reading, background reading, lecture culturelle, that's on the super site, watching the grammar presentation, doing the tutorial, and doing some practice activities for articles and basic numbers on the super site. Doing the flash culture and zapping authentic listenings and guided listenings on the super site as well. And then on Blackboard, to go through the introduction to the cultural dossier section, which is a tab called cultural dossier on Blackboard, read the background information, watch my Prezi, and explore the different cultural areas and links and information there. Join a group that you're interested in possibly researching, and start to reach out to the other students and look at event schedules and things like that. And get in touch with me if you need help with anything. You've got my contact information on Blackboard. Online students, if you have technical issues, get in touch with Online Learning. All of the students, if you have super site issues, get in touch with the technical people at the super site. All of those links and contact information is on Blackboard and in the welcome announcement I sent you a week ago. Buy the book if you haven't already, and even if you haven't, you can ask me for a grace period after you register for the site. Just skip the section where you put in the access code, and then that way you can get started. You don't want to get any more behind than you already are. Catch up. The deadlines are flexible, but of course I need you to keep up as we're going to keep adding to this slowly each week, but it will snowball after a while if you get too far behind. Let me know how I can help you. I'm here for you. When you're on the super site, you can always, in the middle of an exercise, click the Ask the Instructor button at the bottom and ask me a question about something you're not understanding, or an answer you're not understanding where you're not getting right. And you can, when you finish something, ask me to do a grade review as well. Now I am correcting everything on the super site, and on Blackboard I'm putting in the grades. So you want to go back and look at my comments, my feedback, my corrections on both the Blackboard and the super site. I do record myself giving you individual feedback to every single question. So take a look at those. What's the purpose of doing all that if you're not going to get some feedback and learn from your challenges and your triumphs? I have virtual and Harold Washington office hours on Blackboard Instant Messenger and in room 613 at Harold Washington. So don't hesitate to get in touch. I'm here to help. Ciao. Au revoir.